do that? Oh, you're muted. That's weird. I can't hear you. Can you hear me when you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, were you muted or was I muted?
I guess so.
Look, I forgot we had this cool banner that Easy Puck made us and I was going to use it, but now I just remember we have to change our names. Hold on. I'm changing it. No,
I'm changing mine.
No, don't do anything. I got you. Hold on.
I got me.
Oh, you got you, huh? Oh, okay. I'll do like a underscore like that. How's that? I'm underscoring your period, motherfucker. Anyways, good morning, everybody. What a day. What a day, or what a night, rather. By the way, nice fucking hat. Fucking hat.
Almost there, dude. We're almost there.
I know. I'm so excited. Just kidding. I really am. I'm excited to talk some basketball and get back into the ladder.
Magic have a 50.5 win total. You better be fucking excited.
Oh, I'm fired up. I don't really. Yeah, I mean, I'm just talking about the sport in general. I'm just kind of being silly and shitting on it. I won't make that a thing. I'm very excited for the Magic. Are you nervous at all, though, before we talk about football?
Yeah, of course. I'm nervous. Always nervous when a team that I love has expectations. It's awful.
Yeah. I saw a tweet. I bookmarked it. I forgot to send it to you, but it was, I think it was ESPN or something that said they simulated the season and the Orlando Magic won the national championship. Or the national championship, the champion. You saw that?
I saw that. Yeah. What did they play? The Warriors?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, not good. Hoping if you can't, I'll get. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Yes, on stream talk later. Okay.
I think it might be unbearable if the Magic win the NBA championship. I might be an unbearable person.
Do you who do you fear the most right now? Who do you fear the most? The Chalk of the Thunder? Fear the Nuggets?
Denver Nuggets and OKC Thunder for sure.
Okay.
And
Knicks? Fear the Knicks?
Yeah, I do.
That wasn't convincing. You don't fear the Knicks. That's all right.
I fear the Knicks. It would be too good of a soundbite to say I don't fear the Knicks. Do I think the Knicks are as good as the Thunder or the Nuggets? No, I don't.
Yeah. Nuggets are getting a lot of love. Nuggets are getting a lot of love. Listen, we're uncomfortable as Magic fans, but I hear people saying this Nuggets team is better than the one that won the championship. Anyways, let's get to a couple comments here. Good morning, WKR. First comment, Snidesy, bang. Yep, first, close, but you were first in Twitter. Chewy, what's up, Chew? Had a great time on your stream yesterday. W Chew, I hope your NHL play hit. It was always Mookie Betts, and unfortunately, I didn't play it, but I hope you did. It's Friday then. I know I missed the song. Do I get the best bets now, or are you going to make me watch the video? We'll probably talk about them now. Smoked ham and cheese sandwich. Hey, progress?
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't believe when I was done with Snowman, I went right over to Chew's stream, and then I got there, and you guys were talking about diets.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody always asks what Chewy eats for breakfast, so he was asking me what I think that he should eat for breakfast. I splurge a little bit. I've been really good. Last night I had a bowl with arugula, a little white rice, steak, and some hummus and some olives and pickled onions. It was very good. I've been doing. I would say probably since Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today's Friday. No alcohol for me all week. But today I woke up, somebody said, motherfucker slept in. I did not sleep in. We just started late because I was finishing the newsletter. Then I had some corp stuff to take care of. I do have to run out of here. Actually, no, I'm good. I'm good till 12:30. So we're fine. I splurged a little bit this morning though. I was starving and I had a lox bagel for breakfast. You a lox guy?
Love lox bagels.
Yeah, love it.
I'm Jewish. I love it.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, I know I posted a picture of a bagel one time and Beef fucking freaked out. But if anybody doesn't know what that is, I get it on an everything bagel. That's with cream cheese, tomato, onion, and capers. What are you laughing about?
Picturing Beef freak out over a bagel, especially an everything one. Like Beef probably thinks everything bagels are spicy.
Oh man, like those memes about like the seasoned chick or the unseasoned chicken, and it's just being like stereotype white. Like that's Beef in a nutshell. Beef is that guy.
He is every unseasoned chicken meme for sure.
Yep. Yabber Yap says, Steak, I agree heavy with your article. Play Broncos by Skullfuck. Yeah. I love our plays. I'll tell you. I mean, you already know the one I'm uncomfortable with is the Browns. Just my weird vibes play of the weekend, but there have been many times that I don't love or like a play that we're on and we ride and it come out on the right side. But I really like the Chargers. I like the Niners. I know I'm going against your Falcons. I don't know how you feel about that. I saw some sharp money did hit the Falcons, went 2.5 to 1.5. But we'll talk about all that and more today on the Friday board review. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's usually our.
Let me just answer your question real quick. We're not going to talk about the whole NFL slate, obviously, but My problem is who's playing for the 49ers. And that's why I'm not upset that you made it your best bet. If anything, I agree. I'm just confused because I see Brock Purdy might play. I see Mac Jones might play. I see George Kittle hasn't come off the IR yet, but he's been practicing all week. Jawan Jennings is questionable with 5 broken ribs. Ricky Pearsall is questionable. And I'm trying to figure out, like, how do we actually cap that game?
Well, someone didn't read the newsletter. I capped that game because I even used your video that you posted on Twitter. The Falcons scored 3 points in the second half at home against the Buffalo Bills. Raheem Morris coached not to lose that game. The Falcons on their last road game got shut out by the Carolina Panthers. And I'm not necessarily buying so far that they beat JJ McCarthy and Marcus Mariota as their other 2 wins. So look, coming off a bye against that Bills defense, who people have said the Bills are pretty overrated. What was Snidesy's quotes? Were Josh Allen away from being the worst team in the NFL?
Yep.
Even a bludgeoned roster by the San Francisco 49ers, I think, are going to give the Falcons a pretty I think they're going to give them some fits. Bijan, after a legacy game, I do not see him following that up. Sorry, I just don't. Even with Warner out, I think Robert Salah is going to scheme up something that will contain him a little bit more. And I think that this game is going to put pressure on Penix, and I just don't see him making the plays necessary. So give me Shanahan over Warner's.
Falcons.
Yep. Okay. It's a Falcons fade. Yep. Exactly. What's up, Sandy? Greg really told Chef T to hold his beer last night. What a legend. No disrespect to Chef T. We like the betting news, boys. Even though Chef T came at me before, I will take the high road. Howdy, fellas. What's up, Nisify? I don't know how to say that name. DGen is a skell. What's that mean?
Don't know.
Oh, God. Is that good or bad? Anybody? Is that good or bad?
It seems bad.
It seems bad. Yeah.
Maybe it's short for skeleton because you're old.
That's a weird insult. It is October, though. It's Halloween month. Maybe that has something to do with it. Yep. Let's keep going here real quick. Gain check. Steak, am I too high or am I too low?
I don't know. I think Snidesy has sensitive baby ears, to be honest. I'm so fucking dude, I love Snide. Listen, I love Snide. He's my guy. I am so fucking tired of coming onto the stream every morning and hearing Snide bitch about the mic or the gain. I can't even fucking take it.
Yeah, but you have to understand something. There's a lot of in between. You don't care about how anyone sounds or how anyone looks on a stream.
It's not true, bro. There'll be times when 20 people will say, sounds good to me. And Snide's like, my ears. That's the problem. Everybody else will say it's fucking fine. See, baseball's finest. You're good. Sounds good. But you're ignoring all them and Snide freaking out. I'm telling you, Snide needs to go to the ear doctor. Or maybe it's a problem with listening with headphones. Maybe that's an issue.
Yep. Snide is a bitch, but checks out. Yeah, I scrolled past DJ and you're good. All right, thank you. Baby ears. That's funny. You guys are the perfect volume. All right, great. What about Greg's TD parlay sheesh? Yeah, that was beautiful. Listen, we were so fucking due to hit something worth a shit, and we finally did one. By the way, real quick, Shamway, 10 stream streak. We love that. Hype train has started. Thank you to Nisify B. I still don't know how to pronounce your name. And Next Gen Scout with his first subscription to the Degenerate Weekly Twitch channel. We love that. Next Gen Scout with his first comment said, "What's up, fellas? Bengals open the door for the Ravens to win the division."
Did the Bengals maybe open the door for the Bengals to win the division?
Oh my God.
It's just funny how everyone's saying.
You just said you were fading Joe Flacco next week. Now you're going to say that shit?
It just has to be said, man. It has to be said.
I got to tell you. You're so annoying sometimes. My wife says this to me. She says I'm
annoying?
No. She says that to me. I know she loves me. And she says, you're so annoying. That's what I'm saying to you. You're so annoying. You just said you wanted to fade Joe Flacco.
I do, but it's the Bengals win a big game to go 3-4, and we're talking, did they open up the fucking door for the 1-5 Baltimore Ravens? I mean, it's got to be said, right?
I guess. I get what we need an odds check. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, I'm the right man for the job.
Yeah, you are. That's the one thing you could fucking pick up your hand and do some legwork. Why don't you pull up the odds and tell us what we got? Budman, what's up? Be Young, good to see you. Special K, hello. Special K. I'm going to tell you right now, it was my doing. I kept Michigan out of the newsletter. All right. I got a weird feeling about Washington, and I hope I'm fucking wrong because I need that. I need every win.
All right, guess what the odds are to win the AFC North? Every team.
All right. Steelers are still in first?
Yes.
Plus 140.
Good guess. Plus 125.
Wow. Okay. Ravens are going to be plus 160.
Plus 130.
Wow. Okay, so plus 125, plus 130. So they're essentially saying the Ravens and the Steelers are the same. Bengals are going to be plus 380.
Plus 550. And then
I'm
the
a
Browns, you don't give a shit. They're plus 2,500.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I would say that's not as much respect as I thought we were going to give the Bengals, given what they just did. Maybe their
I would
schedule
agree.
gets really
I would
tough.
agree. But they have better odds than the Houston Texans have to win the AFC South.
Wow. That is fascinating. That is very interesting. Okay. All right. Let's recap. Let's recap that game, Steak.
Sure.
So by the way, good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Friday board review. First and foremost, if you're into YouTube, please subscribe to the page and like the stream. If you're in Twitch, make sure you're following the page. Thank you to everybody who subs. So this validates my comment.
Yes.
Steak.
Your comment has been validated.
Yeah. If you're on Twitter, throw it a like, throw it a retweet, do something, or come over to Twitch and YouTube where we monetize. We'll go over to Twitch and YouTube here in about 20 minutes. So we hope that you join us.
Retweet is hilarious.
Retweet. But either way, we hope that you're enjoying your Friday. And it was a glorious night for the DGen community. I got to stun on some hoe that chirped my Jalen Warren bet. Steak, you hit the over. And Greg had a glorious touchdown parlay, 205-1, even though Steak chirped his ass. So
yeah, I was the loser of the DGen fam last night, and I'm totally okay with it. But let's be honest, I didn't do anything special last night. I chirped Greg's fucking winning bet and did nothing else.
That's true. Yeah, long term, you're probably the winner of the DGen group, but it's okay. Short term, you can put the egg on your face, or wear the dunce cap, whatever the saying is. But let's talk about that game last night, guys. So, I got to tell you, if you were in the degenerate happy hour, which we do, parlay definitely hit. Oh my god, that was. We'll get to that in a second. Don't you worry. We'll get to that in a fucking second. If you joined us on the degenerate hour, I asked a question to you, Steak, and I said, what do we think about the Steelers overall as a team? And by the way, I'm not shitting on what you said about this as I'll get there just so you know. But you said that they're a solid playoff team whose basically ceiling would be getting a playoff win. Like that's what they're after. And I didn't really disagree with you. And then we talked to Greg, who was a Steelers fan. Greg said the same thing. He said, all I want is a playoff win. You know what I thought the Pittsburgh Steelers looked like last night? They looked like a team who was 4-1 and felt like they were ready to get to the playoffs and have a playoff win because they went out there and called plays and acted like their shit didn't stink. Their defense thought they didn't even have to show up or get off the bus. I couldn't believe it. They put in zero effort to try to stop the Bengals on offense. Fucking zero. And I don't know what Arthur Smith was doing. I just complimented this guy for the game he called against the Browns. That was 2 weeks ago, Arthur Smith masterclass. Last night, Arthur Smith disaster class. In no world should Aaron Rodgers throw the football 19 times in the first half when you have a 10-0 lead and you're running the ball for 6 yards a carry. No fucking world. To go out there and do a play action deep bomb. First of all, I know you want to put the blame, not you, but people want to put the blame on Rodgers. That was an atrocious throw. But they were feeling themselves. They got up to a 10-0 lead. The Bengals even went down and scored 10-7. They were acting cocky as shit. I hope the Steelers got humbled last night if they want to have any chance at salvaging this season. And that sounds crazy to say because you're only 4-2, but I mentioned this last night. You got 3 really good opponents coming up, guys. All right? You got the Packers, you got the Colts, you got the Chargers. You could go from 4-1 to 4-5 real fucking quick. And then if you got the Bengals waking up, if you got the Ravens waking up, playoffs, get fucked, buddy. That's what I got to say to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Rodgers thought he was fucking all cocky, strutting his shit, and Aaron Smith thought he was fucking Arthur Smith thought he was Sean McVay out there dialing up those pass plays. They were so pass happy. It was so stupid. A fucking idiot like me can sit there and see, just run the ball, especially with 4 minutes left before halftime when the Bengals get the ball back. Control the clock. Don't give them the ball. What do? Play action bomb. Turnover immediately. Morons. I don't feel anything, but I saw Jersey Jerry's video. I don't know if you saw it, talking about the Steelers game, and he was pissed. I was a Steelers fan, I would be fucking livid. Not even about losing the game, but it's the fashion in which you lost the game. And that defense, our guy Kyle the Whaler, he's been saying this since the offseason. You keep giving him the credit he deserves. It might be a big fucking problem. What are your takeaways from the Steelers Bengals last night?
Well, it's the defense. I know Aaron Rodgers had 2 interceptions, and I think he's one of the biggest douchebags on planet Earth. I can't think of anyone I'd want to play with less. If I was like a young football player in the NFL, I would literally rather play with anyone else. I'd rather play with Dylan Gabriel than play with fucking Aaron Rodgers. That guy sucks. He seems like the worst fucking teammate when you see how fucking good he is, because like Aaron Rodgers is probably the best quarterback arm talent wise that we've ever watched in our generation. And I can't figure out how the guy only won 1 Super Bowl. And I just can't stand Aaron Rodgers. I really can't. I just think he's the fucking absolute pits. With that being said, he's not the reason they lost the game. I know he threw 2 picks, bro. It's not that the Pittsburgh Steelers defense was bad. It looked like they weren't on the field. How do you leave Jamar Chase open for 20 yards when you lose the game by giving up a field goal? Like, it was the craziest play. Warren Sharp posted it. There wasn't a Steelers player in the picture when Jamar Chase had the catch on the final drive. Like, it's crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. That defense, that was probably the worst defensive performance I think we've seen all season. If someone could tell me another one, I can't think of it. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers had the worst defensive performance of the entire NFL season so far last night. They're 100% the reason they lost the game.
Yeah, I don't disagree. And again, I want to make it clear, I'm not blaming Rodgers for that interception that he threw. The first one. He should not have been throwing the ball in that situation, because again, I want to remind you, they had the ball after being up 10-0. The Bengals went down on a 10-play drive, 6 minutes, and scored. It was a very, very good drive. There's 4.5 minutes left in the end of the first half with the Bengals getting the ball back. The worst possible thing you can do is let the Bengals score before half and then get the ball back in the second half. It's the worst thing you can do. It doesn't matter who you're playing. You never want that to happen. Any fucking football fan or coach should know this. And instead of going out there and putting together a long drive, they take a play action deep bomb for 50 fucking yards. It turns into an interception. That was on Arthur Smith, in my opinion, and the Steelers team acting like their shit don't stink. TJ Watt had 1 pressure. Great point. I'll let you talk about that.
I want to talk about it. Might be time to have a conversation.
Yep.
TJ Watt isn't just one of the best defensive players in the NFL. He makes game-changing plays. I'd say I've seen in TJ Watt's career, I've seen him make more game-changing plays than most defensive players during that time. I can't recall one this year, and I'm sure someone's in the chat's going to tell me there's been 1 or 2. TJ Watt has been not great every fucking Steelers game I've watched. He's a huge part of the problem. But you know who's so fucking ass? So ass, and I can't even really comprehend or wrap my head around wanting to fucking
trade for him.
Yep.
Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey is fucking trash. Why do you want to involve that on your team? Who's a guy whose bark at this point is so much louder than his fucking bite? You want that on your team? I don't even understand what the Steelers are doing. And yeah, Joel, good point. Watt did have a big play against the Vikings.
Joel CP is saying he's very upset about this. He's saying
he's
that
a Steelers fan, maybe. Yes, he's a Steelers fan.
Yeah. Ramsey has been good all year, but 1 game. I know he was good against the Jets, but also let's not forget the Jets still scored 30-something points. Tomlin is brain dead. Blame the coaching. We lost to quick slants. And Joel, you didn't necessarily just lose to quick slants. That touchdown that Jamar Chase caught was I think that was a fade or a go route, and Jalen Ramsey could not have covered that any worse. Just my personal opinion. Yeah, listen, I haven't really been a big Jalen Ramsey guy in general. Even when he was on the Rams, I feel like he's been one of the more overrated defensive backs. But when he came to the Steelers and he made some plays against the Jets, I was like, man, maybe Ramsey was meant to be a Steeler all along. That was a really, really, he had a rough game. Yeah, it was awful. But my point is this. Jalen Ramsey cannot have a rough game on prime time against the Bengals when you play Jamar Chase. I'm not saying Jamar Chase can't get his, but he got abused. I mean, it was bad. It was really, really bad. That was a pathetic performance by him. And he looked, I mean, I don't know. Listen, we're 6 weeks into the season or 6 games into the season. Like he looked, there's 11 games left? You got to play Jamar Chase again? Not good. And yeah, TJ Watt has been invisible. That's my defensive player of the year this year. Maybe I ruined him. Maybe I did. But I didn't ruin Saquon last year. So fuck you if that's what you're going to accuse me of Fat girls. Snowman gave out 5 sub banks. Snowman, appreciate you. Thank you very much. Snowman does a great job. Steak and Rav were on with Snowman yesterday. It was a great conversation and good stream. I listened to, I would say, about a solid hour of it. He's been good until last night. Okay, fine. Who are the TD partners for Steak and Greg this week? I am with Adams Got Picks, and then I will be with you next week. Steak, who do you have?
I'll pick Greg's. Who wants to be a touchdown partner that hasn't done it yet? Let us know in the chat. I'll pick.
The last thing I want to say, when you watch the Steelers, I don't know that they're a team that can keep getting away.
Hold on, sorry, already done. I'll take Jet Broseph, and Greg will take picks with Deej.
All right, Greg's got Deej.
Pick Jet Broseph. Can you please DM me?
Jason Jr., you got to get over in Twitch or YouTube. Can't do. Listen, we like being on Twitter. We're big Twitter guys, but we monetize on these platforms, and we'd really appreciate it if you guys came over and tuned in. So these will be the partners. Like we lost 30 slants, and people say,
hey, Deej, DM Greg. I'm texting him right now.
Joel CP is really upset with our takes as a Steelers fan. I don't understand. Listen, you can blame the coaching, but you're not going to blame the players. I'm over here telling you it was Arthur Smith's disaster class that put you in a hole. You can get mad at Tomlin all you want. Tomlin saw the fucking writing on the wall. Can we give him a little respect? He saw the writing on the wall when the fucking Browns traded Joe Flacco to the Bengals. He knew this was coming. I actually respect him for that. But I'm sorry, man. You gotta admit it. You gotta own it. The entire defense, coaching or not, doesn't matter who the fuck was coaching them. Every single player on that team looked like shit on defense.
If you care, for the sake of holding ourselves accountable, going into last night's game, if you care about PFF rankings, Jalen Ramsey has not been bad this year. Hasn't been amazing either, but he hasn't been bad. He's been like a very low-end CB1 on a bad defense. But
I acknowledge that. I said in week 1, I remember I even tweeted about it. Jalen Ramsey looked awesome against the Jets. And you were right. Yeah, I don't think he has been as bad. I'm not even the biggest Jalen Ramsey guy, but what he did last night was beyond bad. That was atrocious. Yeah, PFF is in hot water right now, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you hear about that?
No, but I did see a good thing about this. Was it Pat Mahomes is like the 16th ranked quarterback in the NFL or something like that?
Something like that. 14th or something. Yeah. He I guess like his performance PFF wise last week like graded out worse than another quarterback that lost or something like that. I don't know.
Somebody like that though.
So I bookmarked a video of a PFF guy giving an explanation with Trevor Sycamore. I like Trevor Sycamore. He's an old Bucks beat reporter, but I'm gonna go back and watch it and do my due diligence on that. I think we should start calling Joey Porter Jr. defense number 24 like the refs do 5 times a game. That's hilarious. Yeah. Look, I thought for the most part the officiating was fine, but there are sometimes on Jamar Chase and even T. Higgins, I guess. I think they call it a little too quick. Defensive pass interference.
A couple of those Joey Porter pass interference, I personally thought were complete horseshit. A couple of those.
Me too.
The little grab of the jersey on T. Higgins was a bad holding.
That's the one specifically that really bothered me. I mean, like I think T. Higgins did this, and Joey Porter's arms were extended, but like he barely grabbed him. I think T. Higgins, regardless, was like falling back because the ball was kind of overthrown. That was a horseshit call, and. Mm-hmm. I would say there were probably 3 of those, and that might not sound like much over the span of a 60-minute football game, but kind of does because it could be 2nd and 11, could be 3rd down, and they just throw it to Jamar Chase, and I feel like the refs are so quick to call a flag.
I didn't see that one, Crutch.
DJen, it was always T. Higgins night. I know Chase was better, obviously. Yeah.
It was still T. Higgins night. How about that fucking head he played to knock the score? I got to be honest, man. I'm not a T. Higgins hater, but I didn't know he was that kind of guy. That was a fucking heads-up play. I think a lot of wide receivers are prancing into the fucking end zone there.
Bengals LT was jumping early, was not getting called, in my opinion. I don't think I noticed that. Terrible push. It was a terrible push. If we're talking bad PI calls, can we talk about the bullshit OPI on Stephon Diggs? I don't remember that. I
don't either. What game? What did the Patriots play?
Oh, the
Saints. Yeah, I didn't see that.
Oh, so is that? Can we blame our losing Saints wager on that? I'm a hater for it. Needed more DK yards for a nuke. Yep, it was
Yeah,
Pats.
that was our parlay, by the way. That it was plus 850. The only thing that we didn't hit was DK on the parlay.
Bad pick Skell. I still don't even know what Skells mean. Fuck off, Skell. Bad pick Skells. Is this guy just a troll?
Well, that's a different person.
Huh?
It's a different person.
Than the first person who called us Skells?
Yeah, I think he called you a scale. Don't get me involved. What's a scale, chat? Yes, definitely, Jesse. We're definitely going over today's college football slate for sure. Somebody send me the fucking Stephon Diggs in my DMs, please. Now I just want to see it.
Look. Yeah, this is the guy. Skells.
Oh, okay. I don't know. He's probably just fucking with you.
Yeah. I still don't really know what that means. Does anybody
Don't
want to
get
tell us?
distracted, dude. Don't get distracted.
I'm so distracted. I'm in the fucking weeds now. I'm going down a Skell rabbit hole. Oh, yeah, here he is. Degen is a Skell. Skell is an op bad better Enrico Bosco's parlance from Barstool.
Oh, God. That's probably the guy who chirped your Jalen Warren wager last night, then if I had to guess, because I don't know if I've seen that name in here before.
I don't really either. Focus Skell. All right. Anyways, yeah, it's been said by all our opposing players the last 2 years. Yeah. All right. I'm on it. Means a homeless person? Interesting. Okay.
I think sent me the fucking PI. I'm going to watch it.
Let's get into our favorite wagers. But before we do, we got some games to talk about tonight. We got some baseball, I believe, right? And then we've got some college. We got some real big college. What are you laughing about over there?
I'm watching this play. If you want to see it, I don't know.
Oh, I don't remember that. Oh, that's terrible.
You think it was terrible? There's a hand on there. There's a hand on there.
Like, come on.
Oh, hold on. Making noise now. Cool.
Yeah, the refs just get too involved sometimes for me, man. Oh, baby, we got 4 college football games tonight.
Yeah, kind of fun slate, dude. But I think maybe I'm just a sicko who really loves college football. I didn't realize. I know it sounds weird, but from being on Twitter, do people like the NBA and college basketball more than they like college football? Is that a crazy take? I feel like more people like college basketball.
You don't fucking listen to anything I say.
You took off your glasses for this? Put your fucking glasses back on.
How many times do I have to tell you? Yes.
I can't believe that. I honestly thought college football was like so far and away the second most popular sport in the world.
I explained this when you started to come on Twitch. People fiend. Isn't that a song?
Yes.
They fiend for NBA player props, dude. It's fucking crack to the fucking 20-year-olds in Gen Z.
I love the NBA, dude. I love the NBA. I just love it.
You streamed all last NBA season.
I streamed all last NBA season.
That's very fascinating to me that you're just now realizing this. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah, I am. I'm just surprised. Not that I'm surprised that basketball is popular at all. I am surprised that college football is less popular than I thought it was.
You are underestimating, and I tried to bring this awareness to you, and I've said it many, many times. I'm going to say it one more time. NBA player props are probably the most popular topic amongst people in the sports betting space on Twitch and Twitter and really and probably TikTok. Well, now we know they love fantasy football, player props. And there's college football, you can't really even bet them. You know, nobody really gets that fired up for fucking Louisville plus 13.5. No, they want what's that guy? What's the point guard that went to the Wizards and everybody said he was good, and I'm like, you guys are overreacting a little bit.
Jordan Poole?
No, the other guy. He's like, oh, okay, it's going to be this guy's season. He's good. He's a dog. He like went to UNC. Short guy. No.
What are you talking about?
I thought he went. Maybe did he play on the Suns last year? Who am I talking about? No, not CJ. You know what I'm talking about? Fat girls. I fucked with all of you. No, not McCollum.
Wait, say that again. Start that again. Because
is it like Trey Jones or something? Remember everybody? Tyson something.
Tyus Jones?
Tyus Jones.
The Magic got him.
Oh, he's a dog. Dude, you don't remember that?
I did not know that you were talking about Tyus Jones. You just rattled me there.
Okay, but never forget.
Everything you said was incorrect. I mean, like literally everything you said was wrong.
Yeah.
You said he went to UNC, he went to Duke. You said he went to the Wizards. He went to our fucking team. I don't even know.
No. When he went to the Wizards, he was on the Wizards. And fat girls and all the NBA heads were like, watch out for Tyus Jones' assists. And I'm like, can you guys relax? Tyus Jones isn't that good. And I got wrecked. I got skelled fucked.
You just gave me a really good idea for trivia. Can I tell you about it? We should do a trivia, but all the clues are wrong.
Snide, I'm listening to you. Is it too high or too low? Tyus Jones was never on the Wizards. I never said he was on the Wizards last year when he was on the Wizards. Everybody wouldn't shut the fuck up about Tyus Jones.
Oh my God, this is
that would fuck with me so bad. What does it say? Nobody could be good on the fucking Wizards. That's true. It's good now. All right, can you do me a favor? Can you just
all right? Let's try my trivia game, okay?
What was it again? Tell me the game.
I'm gonna give you. I'm thinking of a player, but every clue I give you is completely wrong. You ready? Okay, so listen.
I said the Wizards. He played on the Wizards.
Just listen. It's going to be good. I think you can get this. But I will tell you like a team, the correct team, right?
Okay.
I got to give you one clue. So he plays for the Warriors, right? He's white. He went to the University of Michigan, and he's a very good person.
Draymond Green.
Boom.
Yeah, you're joking. Right, I got you. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I honestly though, I know we're like not saying Draymond Green's a good person, but like, doesn't like punching Jordan Poole in the face kind of make sense now?
Yeah, Draymond Green is a douchebag.
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
Sticks out to me as the thing I hated the most.
When that happened, I hated it. Like I hated it. You just can't do that. You can't do that to anybody unless they really, really, said some shit or fucked with you or your family or spit on you. But like now that we know who Jordan Poole really is, what kind of guy he is and player he is,
he has a very punchable face.
I mean, I can't tell you I'm not if I'd be like, hey, Jordan Poole probably deserved to get punched in the face in practice after one good season. He probably acted like his shit didn't stink.
He was probably saying some reckless shit, let's be honest.
Okay, I loved it. Fuck Poole. I'm with you. W Hovey collab on that. Anyways, I don't condone violence though. All right. Let's talk ball. Let's talk ball tonight. Yes, NBA is around the corner. We're going to talk NBA next Tuesday. People love the player props. And for that reason is why I'm trying to figure out Outlier and all those prop sites and everything like that. Okay. Let's talk college tonight. We have a glorious slate. So I didn't end up going to the bar last night, Steak. I think I said I was going to. What's this fucking face in here? I will 6969 thought I was going to tell him what bar I'm going to. Yeah, fucking right. This is a bar night.
Tonight?
Why?
Oh, no, I love that. Absolutely love the idea of you going to the bar to watch Miami, Louisville, or whatever it is. I love it.
Yeah.
Minnesota, Nebraska.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm meeting up after I have something till 3:30. I'm meeting up with BK and Greg to watch some football. That'll be fun. Little Ole Miss Georgia action before USC Notre Dame, which would be good. Maybe we should live stream that. Bulls over 31.5 wins. Very funny, mid-major. This is a good bar night. This is a good Friday night. Louisville, Miami, Steak. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this game. Let me bring the board up for a second so everybody can see what we have going on here. Tap the fuck in. All right. Let's go to pick it. Here are the splits. The Hurricanes are 13.5. Not getting any lower than that. A lot of bets. Well, I wouldn't say a lot. Well, of course, everybody's probably going to be on a Miami money line parlay. Why? I don't know. I wouldn't probably put a minus 500 in there. But anyways, you've got bets and money kind of even. A little bit more money on the Miami Hurricanes. Total, a little bit more money on this under. Two interesting teams. Steak is all over Miami, and he's looking pretty fucking good. I'm all over Louisville. I'm on the over win total, and I took a shot on them at plus 850 to win the ACC. It's a big game. Do I think they're going to win it? No. I kind of like them to cover. But you know what's standing out to me, Steak? This total. It looks a touch lower than I expected at 50.5. Now, I'm wondering who that favors. Okay. Certainly, I like it for the double-digit dog. But I'm also wondering if that means that this Miami defense, who is fucking nasty, is going to shut this Louisville offense down, who has not looked up to par. So where are your thoughts on this game as a Miami guy?
Well, my first thought about this game was kind of exactly what you just said. It is two teams that we obviously are both invested in and talked a lot about in the offseason. I believe they both had 8.5 win totals. So, like, it is one of those games I point out to you, like, wow, 13.5 is crazy for a conference game between two teams who had the same win totals, and both teams got, a transfer quarterback. I know it sounds weird to say that coming into the season, Miller Moss and Carson Beck weren't thought of as that far apart, but they really weren't. Obviously, now they are. Carson Beck might be the Heisman favorite, and the Louisville's just kind of stinking it up. That's the truth. I know they're 4-1, but they've really not looked good in any of their games. And I agree with what you said about the total. And I honestly think most people, when you see a low total, you think it favors the underdog. But I'm just not really expecting fireworks out of Miami's offense tonight. I'm really not. I don't think Miami thinks they have to do much to win this game. And I do think now that Miami will be really heavy favorites in every game they play for the rest of the year, their brain is went into survival mode. I am worried about Cristobal coaching like that, to be honest. It's kind of like what we said about Raheem Morris. Like, Raheem Morris was playing not to lose that game in the second half against the Bills. I fear Mario Cristobal is going to be playing every game not to lose it for the rest of the year. Does that make sense, kind of? So I do lean Louisville with the points or the under or something like that. I saw, I think Lewandowski said the Twitter POD is Louisville team total under. Low key, I like Miami team total under.
Oh, why wouldn't you just go game under?
Yeah, maybe you would. Maybe you would.
Why? We have to know why Alan Dims is laughing, by the way. What comment are you laughing at, Alan Dims? This is the lowest total for Louisville all season. They 60, 54.5, 51.5, 56, 56.5, which is expected because they were, they're anticipated to have a really good offense. They've got good running backs. They've got Miller Moss, who I don't know, after 5 games, I don't know that anybody is that high on. We'll talk about him a little bit more in a second. Then Miami, you could say they have lower totals because their defense is so nasty, and that makes a lot of sense. They played 2 unders in a row, 54.5, 51, 57, and 63.5, and 50.5 back against Notre Dame, which the game squeaked over. But this to me feels like a game where, and somebody said it, I like Jeff Brom a lot. And I have to remember, when I bet on Louisville, I didn't bet on Miller Moss. I bet on Jeff Brom. That's what I bet on. So I kind of feel like I need to stand on business. If I like Jeff Brom, why wouldn't I like Jeff Brom as an underdog, off of a loss, off of a bye week against Mario Cristobal? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So looking at Louisville here, I really like the way their schedule shaped up for this particular game in general, because they had 5 games before this. They went 4-1. They could have been 3-2. They could have been 5-0. They were tight with James Madison back in week 2. If anybody remembers that, it was an ugly game. They ended up winning 28-14. Then they put up 40 against Bowling Green. Then they go on the road against Pitt. They were losing in that game. Miller Moss in that offense woke up. They won 34-27. Really, really bad sell job by Pitt. And then they played Virginia. And this is the problem. They lost in overtime 30-27. You look at the stat sheet, Miller Moss played okay, but they weren't great. I followed that game. Were you about to say something?
No.
He threw a pick 6, and there was a scoop and score. Virginia's defense scored twice in that game. Bad loss. But I'm wondering, Steak, do you think that there is anything to be said with Miami coming off of, they're coming off of a bye week as well. Again, we remember they have not left the state of Florida. But their last home game, they played Florida. It was 26-7. It was kind of ugly.
Yeah. It got ugly for the second half of that FSU game.
That's a very good point. It did. They went up in that game 28-3. And then the fourth quarter, they just completely fell asleep.
Yep.
Okay. 40-yard passing touchdown, 24-yard passing touchdown, 44-yard passing touchdown. Malachi Toney has been unbelievable. He's a stud. Miami's a very, very good team. Wait, a team scored.
Say it louder. Say it louder, Matt, for the idiot to my left.
How do you even get 26?
Very fucking easily. 2 touchdowns and 4 field goals. 13 safeties. 2 touchdowns and 6 safeties.
Is that what they did? Hold on. Let me see. So against Florida, they
6 field goals and 4 safeties. 3 touchdowns where you miss every single extra point and 4 safeties.
Oh, look, this is how they got it. Touchdown 7, field goal 10, field goal 13, touchdown went for 2, did not get it. So they had 19, then a touchdown with the extra point.
That's a unique way to get to 26, but there's a lot of ways.
There's all unique. It's all unique. It's unique. 26 is unique. It's a unique score.
Yeah, not that unique though.
Yes, it is. You're acting like 26 is not unique. You need some dumb shit to happen.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT how many times has a college football team scored 26 points?
How about this? Ask him how many times college football team has scored 26 points this season.
Okay. How many times has the college football team?
What's the line? What's the line?
26 points. Is it you set the line? I'm doing the ChatGPT type.
Well, there's got to be about what 60 games a week. We've gone through 7 weeks, so that's 420 games. I'll set the line at like 10.5.
I'm doing FBS.
Okay. How many times has a college football team scored 26 points this season?
Exactly
26 points. Yeah.
Sorry, I have to write that in here.
Exactly. That's okay. Do your thing. Take your time. Take your time with the ChatGPT. Jet Broseph set a line at 9.5. Yep. W Scoregami.
Good line.
Callantone says 6 times. Did he
19 times. FBS. Cash over. Bang. This is the stupidest show.
Yeah, there's definitely people who are listening to this and like, all right, I'm gonna go do something else with my day. And I mean, I can't even blame them. All right, let's go to I don't know ball either. I said 10.5. Let's go to Nebraska and Minnesota. Minnesota is a team that I just don't really like because I'm not a PJ Fleck guy.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I got the wrong read here, Snake. Because I think it's Nebraska. But why do I keep telling myself that I think Nebraska is capable of beating teams by margin? All right. That's what you say when you get older, and you want to sound smart and like an intellectual. You say by margin. Okay. Why do I think Matt Rule in Nebraska can win games by margin? Because if you look at what they've been doing, they lost to Michigan. All right. Small dog, to be fair. But then they were 11.5-point favorites against Michigan State at home. They don't cover. They win 38-27. They didn't win by margin. They didn't cover the spread. And then I loved them against Maryland. I didn't take them. I jumped in live on an alt spread. I thought they were going to skull fuck them. Full transparency. They won the game 34-21. They were favored by a touchdown. So now they're on back-to-back road games, and they're laying around the same exact number. Minnesota, on the other hand, is a 4-2 team. They're not terrible. They were favored by 7 in their last game against Purdue. They won, but they did not cover. And before that, they got fucked by Ohio State 42-3. But so far at home, they beat Rutgers, favored by 4, did not cover. But you got to wonder, this team as an underdog, it's only been 1 game against Ohio State, and they did not cover. I just oddly like Nebraska in this spot. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I oddly like Nebraska too, and I oddly like Dylan Raiola. I think he's actually a pretty good quarterback. I know what gets talked about with Dylan Raiola, and that's why I don't think that anyone's super hip to him being pretty solid. But then again, I hate Matt Rule. Like everything you feel about PJ Fleck, I feel about Matt Rule. And I just can't get past that. But there's something that I think sticks out. I feel like it's interesting. So, Emmett Johnson, the running back for Nebraska, I never look into college props, by the way, but 96.5 total. And he's kind of been balling. He had 21 carries for 140 yards against fucking Maryland. 96.5 yards kind of makes me think Nebraska absolutely dominates this game from start to finish. And I kind of want to bet Nebraska, man. I haven't made a business of fading Minnesota this year, but I do like Nebraska tonight.
Jackson Miles.
Look at this nug. He's from Minnesota and didn't get an offer from Minnesota.
Yeah. Jackson Miles just sent me something. It said, I wanted to go to Minnesota coming out of high school by Emmett Johnson. My God, it's a bad day to be a gopher. Tweeted by Will Compton.
And just to compare, Darius Taylor, who people like a lot from Minnesota, has a 64.5 total. I'm not saying anything's wrong with that or there's anything weird. I just think it's telling to how the game's going to go. If I could bet college props, I'd be betting on this fucking guy. Let's see what he has to score a touchdown. Probably something stupid.
No. What could possibly be distracting Matt Rule in Nebraska?
He is minus 250 to score a touchdown and plus 280 to score the first.
Well, we never fear juice. Do you want to take it?
No, he's plus 200 to score 2 touchdowns. The guy's getting the Jonathan Taylor treatment. He's going nuts today. Nebraska's going to dominate this football game.
Total is 47.5. Total at 47.5. Nebraska just played a game in which 65 points were scored. Minnesota typically sees totals, let's see, a little high, a little low. 49.5, 42.5, 51.5, 40.5, 50.5. Can't really, nothing's registering in my brain for this one. Nebraska, by the way, has played 5 straight overs. And they typically see a total around 47.5. So I wonder, since there's no adjustment, what that indicates. Does that mean their defense is going to play well? Does that mean their offense is
I like where your head's at, dude.
Mm-hmm. Can you show the bigot board, please? You know why I like quantitative? Because he's fucking polite. The guy's got manners. And he's not a make a bicycle for me clown kind of guy, and I love that. All right,
Very
here you
polite.
go.
Even his chirps are polite.
I know. He's like, hey, you could have made a better bet. That wasn't your best work. Go get him next time. And I'm like,
yeah. I bet quantitative comes from a real nice family.
Yeah. Clarence's parents had a real nice marriage. So, not lopsided. 50-50 here. Only 8,074 bets. It's about to be 8,075 bets because I think I'm taking the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Damn, I don't know, bud, man. Do people fuck with Nebraska like that?
My high school. Yeah, but dude, hold on a second. Can I ask you a question? I'm not trying to derail this stream and change the topic too much.
It's a good stream to derail.
That's true. Do you really believe Penn State is considering Matt Rule?
If I was considering Matt Rule, I would have kept James Franklin.
Exactly. Exactly.
Why imagine thinking Matt Rule is going to be the guy that gets you over the hump?
Yes, dude. No. Why does anybody actually think that Penn State is considering Matt Rule?
Because Penn State is super dumb and they might.
Agreed. But like this rumor just it just sounds like one person said that and like people are running with it.
I bet there's odds somewhere, and I bet he's near the top of those odds.
There's also people who are saying like, oh, they might get Kurt Signetti, and look what happened there. No. If Drink goes to Penn State, I'll die.
That's the hire I think would be much smarter. Sorry, Frosty.
Agreed. I agree. Nebraska's wearing uniforms today, dubbed surrender whites today because they got destroyed the last 2 times they've worn them.
Ooh, there's so many good nugs. So many smart people in here.
That's a good point. I feel like people love Matt Rule and Baby Mahomes. Yep. Hasn't beat Minnesota in 2018. Yeah. Rule went to PSU and played there. Rule also went to Temple, coach when the PSU. Oh, got it. Okay. He played at Penn State. Yep. And the AD there, I'm pretty sure they worked together formerly. Got it. Can I interest PSU and Shane Bowen? Yeah, that guy sucks. It would be a travesty. Okay. Who honestly wants to back Minnesota at the end of the day? Just put 500 on EJ to score TD. You really need this $200. Like that's what I'm saying.
Their football program over the last 10 years in Nebraska has.
I don't I don't hate laying the juice. But I'm not going to I'm not going to be the one who lays that much on a college football player. So I'm good.
Cool. I am into Emmett Johnson in Nebraska tonight.
Okay. All right. Let's keep moving. San Jose State against Utah State. San Jose State is a 4-point dog. Let's see what we can find out about these two teams, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? All right. San Jose State is 2-4. They are coming off a road game at Wyoming. They were favored in and they lost. Before that, New Mexico at home won. Before that, at Stanford, lost, but they covered. Idaho at home, 14.5-point favorites, did not cover, but they won. Got beaten up by Texas and lost to CMU to start the season. Interesting team, to say the least. 3-3 ATS, 3-3 straight up, coming off a loss. Now they return home. And Utah State. Sorry. They're on the road again. My bad. Back to
under, Jesse. Under.
They are good as underdogs, though. They covered 37 against Texas. They covered 3 against Stanford. So now they're 4 on the road against Utah State. Let's see what Utah State's been doing. Oh, Utah State just played. Oh, Jesus. Utah State just played back-to-back road games at Vandy and at Hawaii. Oh my goodness. Oh, they did have a bye. They did have a bye in between. That's good. So they got some rest there, but still, you got to go Hawaii, then you got to come back. Yikes. Huh.
Low key, kind of impressive, dropping 35 on Vandy and 22 in College Station. Seems like an offense that can move the ball.
You're not wrong. They're 4-2 to the overs. Where is this number? Oh boy, this number's high. 62.5. It's the highest total, second highest total of the season. The last time was against McNeese, but McNeese only put up 7. Let's see.
This
San Jose
receiver
State.
Scudero for San Jose State has 845 receiving yards in 6 games. Isn't this where Nick Nash went?
Yeah.
Wide receiver you. That's what some are saying. Not me, but some are saying wide receiver
Not
you.
one person saying that. Not one person is saying that.
Okay. We can move on.
I think I like the over in this game.
You like points. Sounds fun. 2 boring ass games between Miami and Louisville and Minnesota and Nebraska. Then you get fireworks from fucking the Aggies and the Spartans.
Mm-hmm. Last time Utah State played a 62.5 game, it was under, but it was because McNeese only put up a touchdown. Then you look at San Jose State. They played 4 straight overs. Maybe it's a little square. Maybe it's a little chalky, but these are the numbers, Steak. 51, 49, 58, 50. 62.
Count me in, dude. Count me in.
Might be a little inflated. Might be a little inflated. You know what? I know what this is. It's a great time to go check the Wager Talk splits as well. I'm going to show you Pickett. Let's see. 63% of the bets on the over, 60% of the money is on the over. If anybody cares. Looks like more bet than money around San Jose State. I don't mind that. I don't know that it's the best spot for Utah State coming back from Hawaii.
Nah, I'm in. I bet an over 4 days in a row, starting with Monday Night Football and then those random college football games. I lost the first 2 and I've hit the last 2. I need another over. So this might be our over.
Okay, but hold on. I just want you to know, according to Wager Talk, this line opened 64 and it has dropped to 61.5.
Overreaction.
I wonder if somebody's out. Who can be our Utah?
Not be Scudero.
Who is our Utah State, San Jose State? Oh no, Puka's out. Fuck.
Yeah. Give me Jordan Whittington.
I still like the Rams.
Me too, kind of.
Okay. All right. Yep. Like the over there. Let's go to the next game. UNC and Cal. Bro.
I know. How funny is this?
You're not going to like what I have to say.
This could be a TV show. I know they already tried to make a TV show about UNC, but I'm talking about like a comedy TV show.
All right. You're not.
Who would play Bill Belichick in the comedy? Sorry.
Who would play Bill Belichick in the comedy? Oh, I know. The Better Call Saul guy could play Bill Belichick. I don't know why his name's escaping me. It's kind of unfortunate. I'm usually pretty good with this stuff.
I don't know his name either.
Yeah, what's his name? He could play Bill Belichick, I think.
So what am I not gonna like?
This number's kind of short.
You think so? Was it 7.5 now?
I don't know. Let me go to Pickett. Dude. Okay, just hold on a second.
Okay, I'm not really in a rush.
The old lady who was a villain in the Goonies. That's actually a really good one. Yeah. That's actually a really good one.
It's short. You're right.
So this is what NC has done. UNC has done.
Sadly, I already know.
Okay. Well, they were 7-point dogs to UCF on the road, and they lost 34-9. I know Cal is not world beaters, but neither is fucking UCF. Cal at home beat Minnesota, lost to Duke. Duke, we know now, is pretty fucking good. I just think this is a team that people are actually like low key kind of into. Don't really. Oh, it opened 10. Don't people like the
Quarterback,
quarterback?
yeah.
Yeah.
JKS, yep.
Is Belichick still? Is he making the trip? Is everybody intact? All that stuff.
How funny is this? Friday night, 10:30 p.m. Bill Belichick.
Did you see the hot mic that just came out? I watched
No,
it on the Pablo Torre podcast.
no.
It's a hot mic of him and Jordan. What's her name? Jordan Lewis.
Jordan Lewis. It feels like an old Eagles player or something.
Jordan Phillips.
Jordan.
What's her fucking name? Really
Jordan.
bad luck. Yeah,
Jordan.
the hot mic. Oh, Jordan Hudson. Listen, I told you this. I've said this before. I'm going to tell you again. You know our friend Drew, right?
Yep, I know our friend Drew.
All right. Well, have you ever met his brother, Matt?
I have met his brother.
All right. Matt has a group of friends that are all absolute fucking psychopaths. But there's this guy. His name's Connor. He used to come to the bar we used to work at. He would take his shirt off. I don't know if you remember him. He was like a big jack dude. And you would think he's dumb as shit, like Rob Gronkowski. He actually worked for NASA. He was smart as fuck.
Yeah.
He had a girlfriend, then girlfriend, now wife with kids, who looked just like this girl. I'm not going to tell you her name, but she had that face. I'm telling you right now, she was a fucking psychopath. That face, it is so obvious. Again, sometimes we just have to judge books by their cover. She is a nut job. This hot mic comes out, and Jordan Hudson shows up to the production of that Coach show or some shit, documentary, whatever. And it's like him and Matt Patricia, and she's like basically calling the shots, like she's producing it. But she's not. She wasn't hired to do anything.
And how does Bill respond?
Bill responds by like, he's like talking shit about like how all these graphics and everything that they're doing could be done a lot better. I'll send it to you. This Pablo Torre show apparently is like uncovering some crazy shit. This guy better be careful.
I'll tell you what, man. Just because we did operate clubs, and I do think we have a good eye for crazy, I think she looks absolutely insane. I mean, her body language is insane. She seems like a complete whack job.
Nut job. Do you think anyone's tarnished their legacy more than Bill Belichick?
Anyone in the history of sports?
Anyone come to mind?
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I just I wasn't alive when he had his legacy, so that doesn't like stick. But yeah. Oh, Urban Meyer's actually a good one.
It's not really though, because Urban Meyer's still on TV and he's a legend. So no, Urban Meyer didn't tarnish his legend.
But Bill Belichick could go on TV and people would.
Yeah, I know. But I think the thing is, man, Urban Meyer, maybe if he had a 20, however old Jordan Hudson is, but he just kind of went off the rails in Jacksonville, Florida a little bit, which really makes perfect sense. I think he kicked a kicker and maybe fingered a girl at the bar, but it's like, who hasn't done those things? Whereas Bill Belichick shit is honestly weird.
Well, yeah, like somebody said Aaron Hernandez. I'm not talking about someone who's like committed a crime. Like that's even the crazier part. He hasn't done anything like legally wrong. He's just made such bad decisions, and he got exposed as maybe not being that great of a coach when fucking Tom Brady left.
Oof, hate to say it, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, that's a bad one. Yeah.
By the way, Knipple. That's why I was allowed to say the phrase "fingering a girl at a bar" because Knipple.
Your wife is home?
No, I thought Knipple meant they weren't. Oh no, sorry, no Knipple. Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm gonna need a little practice. I just need a little time. I understand now. You don't have to go crazy. Put your
I'm not. But this is exhibit A, so people in the chat understand, because they think I'm mean and I yell at you for no reason.
No, nobody thinks you're mean.
They do. They think what?
You're an idiot.
Okay. We talk about things and we agree on. I'm going to tell you exactly right now what you do. I'm going to tell you what you do. Listen, you're a player on my team. I'm the quarterback. You're the quarterback. Doesn't matter. We get in the huddle. I call. Give me a play. What's a good play?
Tush push.
No, I call a halfback run. No, yeah, whatever. I call a fucking halfback run right up the middle. All right, you're the halfback. Yeah. Okay, inside zone. There we go.
First mistake.
Inside zone. Then We hike the ball. I get the ball, and you run out into the flat. That's what happens. And I go, Stick, we just called the fucking play. You understand now? And after all week, have we talked about we're going to establish the run?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just forgot what it was, but I'm probably going to forget some plays. You're right.
It's amazing because you clipped it. We clipped it, posted it, laughed about it. And I'm the one that fucked up initially. Anyways, your W play. Halfback run. This guy played football. Yeah, I was on defense though. Sorry. Steak, did you play football in high school? You should have. You would have been a great defensive tackle to line up next to.
I played selling drugs in high school.
Okay, wait. In all seriousness, your wife is not home.
No.
Okay, so that's why you didn't say Knipple.
That's why I didn't say Knipple, but that's why I did talk about fingering girls at a bar because I would never do that if she was home.
Yes, understood. Okay, where the fuck were we?
Oof. Oh, we were talking about Bill Belichick and his legacy, and if anyone had tarnished their legacy worse.
So, I think the line's short.
I do too. It's gross, really, really disgusting. But yeah,
who is going to bet UNC tonight?
Nobody except Boomer bets. He already commented. He already bet him, and he already told me he said it's UNC steak with like 9 Ks.
Does he talk to you?
No, yeah. I mean, we're cool. We don't talk regularly, but yeah, we're cool.
I like Boomer.
Yeah.
But I don't talk to him often.
Funny guy.
Yeah, he does seem very funny. Do people? What's the feedback on Boomer bets? Do people like him? I think he's hilarious.
I don't know a single. Yeah, I don't know what people feel.
Disagree. The line is only so high as is because no one wants to bet UNC as is. Cal is not that good.
Cal is not that good.
Why are all the D-gens in the community all teachers? Let's be. Beav is not a teacher.
Yeah, Beav must be a substitute teacher. I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know what Beav. And it kind of makes sense. Could you imagine Beav being an employee and having a boss and someone telling him what to do? There's no way he wouldn't do anything you asked him to.
I couldn't picture it. I could not picture taking my kid to school every day to be taught by Beav.
I think the only thing Beav could actually do for a living is like a manager at Dick's Sporting Goods, or like
play. You can manage Dick's.
No, I guess you're right. He probably couldn't.
Dude. That's a tough job.
Yeah, managing sucks. Managing sucks. If anyone in here is a manager, it's like an overrated position. You got to deal with people's bullshit. Yeah, PE teacher kind of makes sense. I guess PE is a teacher, right? PE teacher. I know. This is hilarious. Beav is the trust fund kid everyone thinks DJ is.
Yeah, I don't know about that either,
Forklift driver is a good job for. Yep. That's a good one. Okay. Matt LaBarbera with a sub bank. Appreciate it. Straight Locks, 10 stream streak. And Snowman, thank you again for the 5 subs. We appreciate it. Great job, as always. All right. Let's do a quick recap and let's talk some baseball. I'm a forklift driver. W's, blue collar, roll your sleeves up. We love that shit. Actually, I think you have to get certified to be a forklift driver. There's no way.
You think they just give you a forklift?
Beav is not a forklift driver then.
No, Beav's not a forklift driver. I just can't believe you said you think you have to get certified.
Well, you didn't say no when someone said forklift driver.
I didn't even acknowledge that stupid comment. You think you just walk into this forklift store and say, I'll take one forklift, please.
No, I don't think that. I think it takes some skill and you have to get certified. And I don't see Beav doing that. Anyways, I like Louisville. What do you like in this game?
I like maybe Miami team total under.
That is so weird.
Yeah, maybe under them, but don't do that. I get to pick my own plays. I'm my own person.
I know you do, but
I gave a pretty good reasoning, I think.
You did, but I just don't get why you would take Louisville's offense out of the equation.
Yeah, that's that is a fair pushback, and I will take it into consideration.
You can do whatever the fuck you want. I don't want to talk you off your bet. I just think it's funny that you're taking the better team total under rather than the game under.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Nebraska, Minnesota. I like Nebraska.
I like Nebraska too, and that running back Emmett Johnson.
So what are you going to bet?
I'm gonna probably bet Nebraska.
You're not going to bet minus 250 that he scores a touchdown?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. If anything,
No.
I'd go over yards. Yeah, I
That's
kind of like the under too, McKiffin.
that's so soft.
What?
Are you worried about you getting made fun of that you bet a
place
minus
one
250?
$200 bet in 6 months and you start calling me soft? That's fucking insane.
I took a minus 188 under 1.5 touchdowns in the first quarter in the Lions Ravens. Thank you.
Yeah, that was soft. Wasn't the word. The word I want to call you, I can't say. Minus 188 fading the Ravens defense and the Lions. It was just crazy.
Your under was the best bet that week.
What?
Your under was the best bet that week.
I did not take under in Lions Ravens. The best bet that week was Ravens. Remember, Greg took it.
Oh, that's right. That fucking idiot.
Move on.
Let's
move on.
I am. I like San Jose State, Utah State over.
Yeah, so do I. I'm going to join you on that. That'll be my 5th over of the week.
Jesus, dude. I like UNC.
Okay, it's gross, man. You are prepared to do that, and I guess the thing that I think is good for you is the game is so late. You could just set it and forget it. You don't actually have to watch UNC play football, and that's actually awesome. Like this is the only game where I could say like it's good not to watch.
I feel like you're talking to me like I'm your grandpa.
Well, the game is at 10:30.
10:30.
The game is at 10:30, Grandpa.
I don't know how I missed that. Oh, I am not watching that, and I'm not betting on that. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'll probably have 2 beers tonight, not get too banged up. And yeah. I guess it depends on what time I start drinking.
I'll be honest, man. If you stayed up for this game compared to some of the games you didn't stay up for, I would actually just be really pissed off.
I watched the whole game last night.
Yeah, I know. You were texting. I think Cam or somebody texted us and you responded and they were shook.
Yeah. I got an 80 sleep score too.
Hearing from you after 10 p.m. is like seeing a ghost.
Yeah. That's a good point. Okay. Let's talk a little baseball and then maybe just touch on our best bets. It's 11:40. I think we've done the best we could for this stream. Does anybody? My girl said I look like if you two had a baby. No way.
We might need to see what you look like, dude.
Yeah. Also, is that bad?
I don't know. I feel like God, I'm bordering getting us canceled. Scared to say.
Oh God.
I feel like we'd make a cool baby. I feel like we'd make a cool baby.
Cool baby.
Yeah,
that was like the most.
We do a good mix.
Yeah, that's the most PG shit I ever heard in my life.
I can't say what I want to say, dude.
DJ is like my dad, man. I thank you. That whole No Fun After 9 literally lasted like 8 minutes. Yeah, it did.
In the middle of football season when he said
that guy was definitely handsome.
That's my burner.
Oh, baby, for sure. Yeah, the dude's ugly as fuck. He must look like Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber. He must have a rough hairline. That's true.
Yeah, that's still mean, but yeah, accurate.
I got a hot take. I don't think being called bald is mean.
No, not at all. I don't really. You think I actually care? It's just fun.
No, I don't.
It's fun to act like it offends you.
No, you don't. You don't care. We don't care about that much stuff. We have thick skin, but like, I think your average person, like a bald person, if somebody called them bald, they would get offended. I'm short. People call me short. That's just a fact.
It offended me when the Ramble crew acted shocked I was 5'10". That offended me. These fucking guys were acting like I was Muggsy fucking Bogues or something. They're like talking, oh, there's no way Steak's 5'10". It's like, what? I'm fucking sitting there listening to this show. I just gave him 5 fucking sub banks. Beav is acting like I'm pretending I'm Yao Ming by saying I'm 5'10". Crazy. That shit offended me.
That is crazy because you're like
I'm literally 5'10". I'll prove it.
You're a real 5'10".
I will prove it.
Yeah, you're a real 5'10".
I'm sitting down, DC.
How is anybody gonna? Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it. I'm just fucking angry.
I don't know how people expect to tell how tall you are by this right now.
Damn, this is crazy. I'm not gonna take any more pictures. Cam's saying I look 5'5" in pics.
You know what it is? I think I know what it is. Your posture. Look at you right now. Your posture's terrible.
Good, dude.
You think your posture is good?
Yeah, kind of thought. I always stand up straight in pictures.
No, but you do this.
I am absolutely stubby, but I'm 5'10". I'm a
You
5'10" stubby,
you
not 5'5" stubby.
you sink your head into your
Yeah,
shoulder.
maybe. And also mid-major has a good point. I don't have a neck.
Yeah, but part of that is your fault too.
Is it?
Yeah, when you take a picture, you could like stand like straight.
No, I have no neck. Look at this. This is me trying to
I
extend my
know,
neck.
I understand, but when you kind of go like this, when you
I know
fold,
that's also just my shoulders, man. I'm being honest. I don't do that.
all right. Can we go back
Yeah.
to the board, please? Yes, absolutely.
Thanks for saying please. I have nothing. Yeah, let's go to baseball.
Yeah, listen, you guys can always guide us. Like, when you go bowling and you put bumpers on so the ball stays and hits the pins, like do that at any time. It actually is. See, that's the thing people have to understand. It's always someone in the chat's fault if we get derailed, and we're just hanging out with everybody. And I know there's 150 people in here. A couple of them are going to be like, "Will you shut the fuck up and talk
No,
about sports?"
Snidesy. Not correct. Don't be a baby. You can do anything you want except bitch about the gain every fucking 15 minutes. You can say anything else you want.
It's not. Be the game police. I don't care. Anyways, how about my motherfucking Toronto Blue Jays? Yeah, I'll say it because, Steak, I'm soft. I'm washed. You got to be kind of proud on me. I stood on business. I bet the Toronto Blue Jays in game 3 and game 4. I said they were going to go in there and even this series up, and I bet them both times. Varsho, I don't think came through for me last night, but he came through the night before. I'm fucking loving what I'm seeing from the fight of the Toronto Blue Jays. I really am. And I'm loving the fucking Gate 14 streams. Dude from New York saying his Blue Jays. First of all, I'm from Florida. I'm not from New York. Miss me with that shit. Honorary fan. Hold on. What are we talking about here? The Toronto Blue Jays right now are the representative of the AL East, and they are not the Yankees and not the Red Sox. As a Rays fan, I can happily root for the Blue Jays. Yes or no?
I'm fine with it. It's not, I don't think like it's unarguable, if that makes sense. Like I think the people who have a problem with it, it's fair. It's kind of like going to a bowl game and you're a Texas A&M fan, but the bowl game is Georgia, Michigan State, so you chant SEC the whole time,
Oh man, I kind of hate. Yeah, okay, so hold on. This is actually a good conversation. You're a Toronto Blue Jays, LOL.
SEC.
Who is I don't like that.
I know you don't, and that's why I thought it was a good thing to bring up.
No, but it's a good comp because I'm not going to chant SEC if like Georgia and Alabama are out there.
Correct. I'm a Florida Gators fan. Like we used to be as good as those teams, and during those times, like when you're one of the better teams in the conference, it's fun to chant SEC. But like if they just kick your ass all year and then you're rooting for them to win a national championship, that's like cuck chair vibes to the max. Fun to chant SEC, but like it just happened. I didn't do that, did I?
No, that was me.
No. So I'll say it. Your Blue Jays love is like a little cuckish.
Okay.
Like you're watching Johnny and Avery have sex. Not with each other. It'd be like a 2-man, Johnny, Avery, and 2 girls, not Johnny and Avery sleeping with each other, just to clarify. It's not you sitting in a room watching Johnny and Avery fuck each other.
I kind of think you turn this into something it doesn't need to be. Just like, let's just tone it down a little bit.
Okay, cool. We got to clip this, an hour and 18 minutes. We got to clip this.
Okay. I think that this is like who's like a smaller SEC team where it's not a rivalry. How about
Vanderbilt and LSU?
Perfect. No, I don't want any big names in there because the Rays aren't LSU. Here we go. Mississippi State and Missouri.
Sure.
Okay. I'm a Mississippi State fan. Missouri's in the college football playoff. And they're battling, to be the little guy in the conference. It's okay to root for them, don't you think?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Pretty good rebuttal.
Okay. If you don't have a bet, cheering for them shows your loyalty. Insane. But that's what I'm saying, BZ. I bet them.
He's betting them. But yes, yeah. I also get what BZ's saying.
Right. But
it does feel like a little bit of both. You are rooting for the Blue Jays, which is totally fair. I'd rather you be honest about it. You're rooting for the Blue Jays. I personally think it's because you like the Gate 14 guys so much.
I don't know how many times I have to say this. You're saying that because Beef said that.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. That has always been my take. That has always been my take. Don't do that. You're doing it because Beef's doing a thing.
Okay. 3 years ago, I told you this. I bet the over win total for the Blue Jays for 2 units. 2 units. They sucked. I told you when I first downloaded Pickett, my most bet prop on MLB
Oh, I know how you feel about Vladimir Guerrero, dude.
was the Toronto Blue Jays team total.
Yeah, I know. I
bet
dude.
it like 26 times, over 3.5, and 24 times they got 3 runs or less.
I flew to Cincinnati, Ohio with you to watch an entire Blue Jays series.
Oh, that was for the Reds, though. That was for the Reds.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they were fun.
It's convenient they were playing the Blue Jays?
Yes.
Sure.
Anyways, this whole rant is I have been betting the Blue Jays before I even knew who Gate 14 was. I told Cam this. Cam sent for the newsletter. He said the Blue Jays are his best bet this season. I said, Cam, I can't do it anymore. I have Blue Jays fatigue. And now this is the year I don't bet them. They win the division and they're in the ALCS. But I have been betting them for years. What do you have that stupid look on your face?
They're fucking 2 games away.
Why do you keep talking about New York? New York has nothing to fucking do with this. Just because I live in New York, I got no affiliation.
Are there birds? Are there Blue Jays in New York?
No, there's just fucking pigeons. And honestly,
any Cardinals?
I have seen a cardinal.
Okay.
Yep, I have seen a cardinal. No, I actually like pigeons though. That's another conversation. I fuck with pigeons. This guy gonna say my dog. You don't understand.
No, that he won't say. That he won't say.
Total opposite of that. Come on, Chronic. This means you're not paying attention. Weak chirp. So AL winner 10-1. How do you recommend maximizing profit at this point? Cash out.
Just so you know, the way this guy's talking, dude, is exactly the way he was talking before the Yankees won the only game of the series, TC. So I think you might be safe.
Blue Jays big time in New York. Saw one yesterday. No joke. Okay. First time chatter.
Wow. About Blue Jays in New York. And you fucking idiot said we need to get back to the board.
Puffing.
That's why you guys don't run the stream.
With a new follow and a comment. I love that. LMAO cash out. Yeah. I don't know what else to do. Miller under outs is free. All right. Let's get back to it. I had to put the time out that guy who keeps saying Skell. I don't know what's going on with that. Quantitative, you're kind of asleep on the moderator wheel in YouTube, but that's all right. Bryce Miller's going against Gosman.
Quantitative, can you please do your fucking job? Is that how I say it? I don't know how to be polite like he is. Can you do your fucking job, please?
You don't have to say. You don't have to say fucking.
Oh, can you do your job, please?
Sure.
That sounds kind of condescending.
Would you mind doing your job a little bit better?
Yeah. Okay. Next game.
Yeah.
The fucking Brewers are dead, right? The series is over.
Why are you saying that?
I just feel like the Brewers are dead.
Oh no. Let's talk about can we talk about the Blue Jays first?
I thought we did, but sorry, go ahead.
No. I had to fucking explain that I'm not like just a Blue Jays fan because I like Johnny and Avery. Total is 7.
Total is 7.
I liked the under yesterday, and it did not hit. I didn't play it. I just played the Blue Jays in Varsho. Gosman against Miller. Here's what I got to know. Someone's got to tell me this. How do these teams match up against these pitchers? That's what I want to know. Somebody talk to me.
Ooh, okay. Let me see if I can find a little something on MLB.com, you know?
Quantitative says he's in a board meeting while you're in the board review. That's fun.
It's fucking awesome, dude.
That's fun.
I want to be like Quantitative when I grow up, even though I feel like we're probably the same exact age.
Yeah. Quantitative.
So there's not a lot going on. Riley has homered off Gosman in 2 hits and 3 at-bats, and that's about the only familiarity I see for the Mariners.
This, by the way, sorry, I got to interrupt you. How does anybody say this?
Yeah, to be fair, Special K, he's a complete bitch, and he wasn't ready at all, but he made the right decision. But he was not ready. There was literally no shot he was doing it. Honestly, I offered to do it for him because I was so disappointed in DGen, and Johnny wouldn't allow it.
Thank you.
So saved me $500, unlike when you played Beef and I lost $500.
Well, that's on you. But
George Springer has homered against Bryce Miller, and no, it's quite literally on you. You played the basketball game, but George Springer has a homer against Miller.
Is that it?
Wow, T-bone steak. Good point. But where do we go from here?
Zig zig. Zag zag.
I don't like when you do the thing so long. I think you're frozen.
Finish the sentence.
Zig zig zag zag zig.
Fuck. I
Mariners
kind of
money
thought
line.
that
Sorry.
too.
Yeah,
Kind of thought that too. It's the fucking Mariners, isn't it?
yeah, and that's why we get paid the big bucks. That right there. Mariners money line. Chat, put as much money as you want. Can't lose. It's absolutely free.
Shut the fuck up.
Take out a loan. Take out a loan. I'm dead serious. Take out a
I
loan
like
if you have to.
I like the under.
Okay, I like the Mariners.
But to be fair, you liked the Mariners last night and you liked the Mariners before that. You're just a Mariners guy.
Yeah, I didn't take. Don't do that. I didn't take a single thing. I'm rooting for the Blue Jays, just not like you are. I'm not in a cuck chair rooting for the Blue Jays. I think it'd be cool to see them in the World Series. I wish we could fucking fly there if they made it. That'd be fun to watch a World Series game. Not in LA though. I don't think. I don't know if I want to do that. World
No, I'm
Series
not
game in
going to
LA.
LA.
That just doesn't feel unique enough. I feel like the World Series is in LA every other fucking year.
Absolutely not. I don't even like LA to begin with. Okay. I like the under.
You're welcome, Lane. It's free. It's free.
Brewers and Dodgers. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is pathetic, isn't it? It's kind of pathetic.
It's kind of pathetic. I honestly, I just hope it's over.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I hope it's over. Okay, let me ask you this. Dude, the Cubs Dodgers would have been so much better. Fucking loser Cubs. Anyways, who do you think will give the Dodgers a better fight?
The Mariners. But I don't know ball. Chat, I don't know ball.
All the way down your throat. You got the Mariners day. Are you a Blue Jays disrespecter?
No, but
like your boy B?
So offended is crazy. Calm down, dude.
I can't. I'm not. I can't stay calm. A lot of Mariners.
This is why I love Matt, dude. This is why I love Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Because I haven't done that already.
Oh, look at that, dude. Dodgers would have home field against the Mariners. So the Jays would have home field against the Dodgers. I love that.
Wow. That's a good fucking yes.
I'm not an actual fan. I'm just supporting them. We already went over this. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, you don't have to do it again. It's 11:56.
Got it. DJ wishes he wasn't in the chair at this point. I don't even know what you're talking about. All right. So the Brewers are dead. We talked about what we liked tonight. We actually found a way to make this stream about the current events tonight and not recap our bets. You want to talk? Should we do our best bet video later this afternoon?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. When are we doing that?
I have to run out. I
got to take care of a little business. And by business, I mean drugs to high school kids.
Okay. How about we rendezvous? Do you know military time?
Yeah, I do.
1600.
So that'll be 4 p.m.
Nice job. Nice job. How about that? How does that work for you?
Yeah, 4 p.m. I should be able to make happen for sure.
1600.
It's pretty perfect.
All right. Sounds good. All right.
Also, everybody who loves NBA, Hefe's doing an NBA space tonight. I'll be joining and listening in. I think you guys should too if you're NBA guys. Hefe knows ball.
What time is the stream?
6 p.m. I think. Hefe, you still here?
Okay. All right, guys. Steak, anything else?
No, I think it was a pretty good stream.
I think it was a good stream too. All right, guys. Thanks very much for hanging out. You guys go. I mean, good luck tonight. It's kind of like the board. I don't know how it's going to play out.
You'll be at the bar?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bar. I'm gonna take it easy.
Cool, I'm excited.
Yep. All right. Are you going to the bar?
Nah, dude, I'm not. I'm gonna be a family man and save it for the weekend.
Good. You gotta have a balance.
All right. See you.
All right. See you, Steak. Have a great day. All right, guys. Everybody, join the raid. Go over to Owner's Box. Say what's up. You can go ahead and tell them DJ's in the Cuck Blue Jays chair, apparently, I guess, because that's just what happens. That's just what happens. People say whatever they want, do whatever they want. All right. Anyways, appreciate you guys hanging out. Fun week. Good luck on your bets. The newsletter's out. If you don't know if you're not hip to the newsletter, you can subscribe to it for free. thedegenerateweekly.com. Put your email in right there and you'll get our best bets. Last week was 3. What was it? It was 2-2 in the NFL, 3-1-1 in college. It's been a little meh but looking to get right. I like the plays. I like the board. Go Irish. Hey, if you guys want a live sweat for Notre Dame USC, I'll do a quarter, I'll do a half, but I got to see it. You got to want it. All right. You got to want it. We can watch it together. All right. Did you ever find out who sent you that stuff to your hotel in Toronto? No, I think it was just a hotel thing. Yep. Oh, that's not a way to end the stream. Fuck ND. Fuck you. D. Fernandez Bay. Who are you fucking USC fan? Fucker. Anyways. All right, Big Cheesy. 707. Enjoy the rest of your day. And have a great weekend. Good luck on all your wagers. Join the raid. Go over to Owner's Box, and we will see you later. Best bets video will be on the video or on the YouTube page later.